The PS5 Pro just got announced, and it's a piece of shit. Just watch this. I think the best part about that trailer is the vertical stand sold separately. You want to know how much it costs? It costs $700, and they're not even including the disk drive this time. How is this a Pro? Dude, all they were boasting is higher frame rates, advanced ray tracing, and better resolution. This might be a hot take, okay? But past 60 frames and 1440p, I really don't give a shit. It's the same. There's no difference. I've never turned it up to 4K and then went back to 1080p and been like, where's those 2 pixels? Those 2 pixels are missing. What the hell? It's never happened. And you're telling me that upgrade is $700? I gotta pay $700 for this. You can't even include a disk drive. What's going on? It's literally just for rich people. It's for rich people who want to spend their money on that marginal upgrade. There's really not that much of a difference between 60 frames per second and 120. As long as you're not playing at 30, everything else works. I don't care. I don't care. You're gonna show me a comparison? Fine. I do not care though. It does the job. 60 frames does the job. More is not required in this department. It's so stupid. It's like people focusing on fidelity over artistic direction when it comes to like video game art. This is not what we care about. It's so crazy to think that technology has reached this plateau point where right now there's nothing exciting about any upgrades. It's like the same thing with the new iPhone, right? You look at what they're boasting. They're boasting, oh, we have a new camera control button. We have a new dedicated action button. You're adding buttons? Is that what you're telling me? Buttons. Dude, this camera control button is like being sold as something so revolutionary when it's just, you just added a button that just opens camera. And you know Apple enthusiasts are gonna eat that shit up. I mean, look at this one. This one is hilarious. Just look at her reaction to this camera control button.
So here it is. This is the new pink iPhone 16. Just take a nice close little look. See the beautiful pink color. Now, one of the things that I'm really excited to show you guys is the camera control button. So it's right here on the side. And with this is going to give us the ability to not only take a photo, but actually access camera controls. And I can take a photo by pressing it. And then you can actually just scroll right here to zoom.
Camera control will also open camera. So
That's what shocked her. It opens the camera too, guys. It doesn't just zoom, it opens the camera. Isn't that crazy? That is revolution. We've truly reached the peak of technology. If we can create that, man, flying cars are next, I'm telling you. I think at this point, the only good thing coming out of new iPhones is the drop tests. You know there's going to be like 15 drop test videos that come out right when the iPhone's out, and it's going to be great. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to when it comes to new videos. I mean, new iPhones. And you know these phones are so fragile, they suck. But then the fans, they're going to eat it up. These corporate writers, they're going to jump over obstacles running straight for that corporation cock to fill them up. That's how it goes. You get the brand loyalty and they come for you. They're sticking with you no matter where you go. Whether that's Africa digging up mines using kids or whatever it is, they don't give a shit. For all they care, here, take my kids to do that shit. I need that new iPhone, right? It's so dumb. Advanced ray tracing. Ooh, more lights getting reflected. Ooh. What the who cares? I mean, I guess they have to justify the purchase, but you can't justify it by saying there's more graphics and then charge me $700. $700 is way too much for that. And they took out the disk drive. It's it makes no sense, right? I think I know the reason why Sony's doing it, right? This is just a guess, but I think Sony's trying to position themselves as Nintendo, where you look at Nintendo, right? You look at the old school Nintendo games, even now, they have so much prestige around them that you can charge a fortune for just one game, pay off your house in Toronto. It's because they have that brand recognition, right? Where they are known as Nintendo. These guys are solid, dude. They try their best. I think Sony's trying to do that, especially after how they completely demolished Xbox in the market. Xbox is basically just a Game Pass thing now. No one's buying their consoles. It's just useless, right? So I think Sony's trying to have that brand establishment for themselves like Nintendo does, and then they can charge higher prices. Because right now, Sony doesn't really have that. You look at God of War, right? God of War 2018. That shit's going for $10. If Nintendo made that, dude, to this day, they would be charging $80. It's not going down $1. Nintendo games never go on sale. And I think Sony's trying to reach that, and they're trying to do it using this because they know at this point, PS5 has it in the bag. When we're talking about consoles and buying the high-tech console, it has to be PS5. You're not getting an Xbox. And Nintendo is kind of in their own lane. They're just doing some wacko shit, which to be fair is more what I would get because it's kind of creative. The whole excitement of new tech is completely gone. It's so crazy that we're at this time where there's no new announcement they could make that would make me go, oh shit, it's here. I don't know. I miss the days when PS2 was announced and you would have these new games. You'd be like, whoa, that looks so real. And it's just two triangles as tits for Tomb Raider, right? Gone is that golden age, huh? We're no longer there. We're past the triangle tits. I really don't think we should let Sony get away with this. I'm really hoping no one buys that because then that's a bad move. You know, $700 for that piece of shit is not a good idea. But I also know gamers. You know, they're gonna buy it. No one's not gonna buy it. Ugh, so depressing. Dude, look at this.
Until those frame rates can be achieved.
Watch this.
When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time.
3/4 of the time, they're picking performance. Why? Because nobody cares about 4K graphics. It does not look any different. Dude, half the time you don't even have the TV to support that. Nobody cares. I'm telling you, 180 looks perfectly fine. Most people don't know what true 4K looks like, so they just are completely fine with 180. It's like, you remember when you used to watch 720 or 480p videos as a kid? Dude, that shit looked like 180p until 180p became really popular, and now that shit looks like trash, right? It looks like a microwave's recording that. But that's what I mean, right? Until we reach that point where everybody's using 4K, it just doesn't matter. We're like optimizing for the last 1-2% in this part when there's so many other things they could be focusing on. Freaking, they made Concord recently, right? Why did you do that? Sony, you bought up the whole studio because you thought it was a killer. I mean, I guess it was. You had to kill the game, right? I don't know, man. That's what it reeks of. They're focusing on the wrong things. Dude, that iPhone reaction to the camera control, that was so stupid. What, it opens camera? Huh? What? It opens camera? Whoa, we are truly in the modern age. I think we're in cyberpunk, dude. That's so dumb. I'm out.